of UP's The Wives, originally sung as a Jag Mohana or a devotional bhajan chanted in praise of Lord Krishna's birth. It became an integral part of K. Asif's magnum opus, Mughal-e-Azam. While Amir Bai and Zora Bai, Ambaliwala, Ambalewala, enjoyed huge popularity as early playback singers. Shamshad Begum was already a big name in the newly formed All India Radio, or AIR, that had emerged as a major performing site in the 1930s. Shamshad Begum became a star of playback singing through the better part of the 1940s, along with Noor Jahan, the undisputed diva of pre-partition Indian films. Noor Jahan, rendering her own playback in hit films. Born in Kasur in 1926 into a family of musicians, she too had a Calcutta connection and had moved here with her sisters in the early 30s, where her abundant talent was nurtured by a number of acknowledged masters of music. After the partition, she decided to move to Pakistan and was given the honored title of Malika-e-Tarannum. Her rendering of Faiz' Nazam, Mujhse Pehli Si Mohabbat Mere Mehboob Na Maan, it remains an evergreen classic even today. Again in the 1930s, this city of Calcutta, saw yet another indefatigable superstar. Begum Akhtar initially appeared as an actress on stage with Calcutta's Corinthian Theatre, and later as a dazzling star in films like Ek Din Ka Badshah and Nala Damayanti, produced by Calcutta's East India Film Company. Hailed as a popular artist with the Megaphone Company, the stupendous success of a 78 RPM recording of the ghazal by Behzad Lakhnavi, Diwana Banana Hai To Diwana Bana De, made her an overnight melodic sensation. Like the wonderful Kanan Bai, also from Calcutta, hailed as a nightingale and praised by Jaidev, musician, who said, "Aisi awaz hazaron mein, salon mein na hui hai aur na hogi." Akhtari Bai too insisted on doing her own playback. Praised for her music by none other than Sarojini Naidu, who attended her concert organized in aid of the 1934 earthquake victims of Nepal and Bihar. Over the years, Akhtari Bai, of course, known as Akhtari Bai Faizabadi, transformed into the legendary Begum Akhtar and came to be known as Malika-e-Ghazal. Yet sadly, even as the industry filled up these incredibly talented women, there arose the inevitable hypocrisy around their sexuality and sensuality. Stigmatized by the government's various anti-trafficking laws, slowly their contributions began to get erased, with Victorian ideas of morality coming to the forefront, and from being an integral part of the industry, their characters, alas, soon became material for maudlin movie scripts. The wives who had once worked as sophisticated performers were now relegated to the ignominy of amateur singers, and most insultingly asked to use the back entrance at radio stations and recording studios. Even the legendary Rasulan Bai was not spared. The only artist to break these rules was Begum Akhtar. She refused to be cut down, and superstar that she was, imperiously swept past the centuries. Flashing her diamond nosepin, she would dramatically insist on entering through the main portal with her entourage of musicians, the undisputed Maharani of melodies. Besides early playback singers, Indian cinema also owes a deep debt of gratitude to the women of the Baghdadi Jewish community. Many of them not only acted in silent films, but also worked as stunt women and producers. As studios were set up, Anglo-Indian and Jewish dancers found a chance to appear on the silver screen. Ruby Myers, a Jewish telephone operator, transformed into Sulochana to become the first superstar of our silent films. She was recently commemorated on the Indian stamp. Along with Pramila, Esther, Victoria, Abraham in real life, Sulochana also established her own production company. Pramila, credited to being the country's first Miss India in 1947, entered the world of show business after deserting her family in Calcutta at the age of 17. Her first job was to keep cinema audiences quiet while some vigorous dancing during the 15-minute it took to change the reel in the single projector of a silent film. Later, she rose to be an important film producer under her Silver Productions banner. She made a name for herself by performing her own stunts, much like the renowned Fearless Nadia. Fearless Nadia, alias Mary Ann Evans, came to Bombay from Australia with her Scotsman father in 1913 and also became famous for her daredevil acts in the 1935 smash hit Hunterwali, mastering the art of cartwheels, splits, horse riding, sword fencing, and of course dancing. An Armenian fortune teller, so the tale goes, had foretold that a successful career lay ahead if she picked a name starting with the letter N. So she chose Nadia because, as she later revealed in an interview, it sounded exotic. She was finally introduced to Hindi films as a slave girl in Desh Deepak by Jamshed Wadia, the founder of Wadia Movietone. She represented a profound shift in the way women were depicted in Indian cinema, usually as vamps, virgins, or victims. Frequently portrayed as a woman fighting injustice, Fearless Nadia was certainly the precursor by several decades to the angry young man. How can we forget the gorgeous Devika Rani, related to Rabindranath Tagore through her paternal grandmother, Sukumari Devi, which I'm not entirely sure of, but that's what they say, who was the Nobel laureate's sister, as they say. A popular star, she co-founded the iconic Bombay Talkies, along with her husband Himanshu Rai in the year 1934, to produce around 100 films. Initially assisting in costume design and art direction in Rai's experimental silent film A Throw of Dice, she soon began appearing in lead roles. After Himanshu Rai's death in 1940, Devika Rani single-handedly managed the studio, wading through several ownership battles to produce films like Basant and Kismat, and launched the careers of prominent Indian film industry luminaries like Dilip Kumar, who was introduced by her in 1944 in Jwar Bhata, along with Ruma Guha Thakurta, who later became Kishore Kumar's first wife. Then in 1945, she finally retired from the movie business after a tumultuous stint, married the Russian painter Rorik, and moved to lead a reclusive life in his estate on the outskirts of Bangalore. Here's another story related to Rabindranath Tagore worth sharing. From the very beginning, ladies and gentlemen, cinema and its technical aspects had fascinated the poet. In 1930, during his visit to the Soviet Union, he had watched Einstein's Battleship Potemkin, visited film studios, interacted with directors and technicians, and in 1935, his biographer, Edward Thompson, had tried to negotiate with Hollywood's movie mogul, Alexander Korda, about the possibility of making films based on Tagore's works. Thompson suggested Chitrangada and Kshudita Pashan. Korda, however, turned down the offer as he was more interested in action-oriented films. Not many outside West Bengal know that Rabindranath Tagore did direct a film based on his play Natir Puja, an ancient story of a danseuse who sacrifices herself for her devotion to Lord Buddha. The metamorphosis of a court dancer from a woman of entertainment to a woman of spiritual dedication was extremely radical during those times. And B.N. Sarkar, founder, proprietor of New Theatres, invited Tagore to direct the movie. The performers exclusively consisted of female students from Santiniketan. Another first and perhaps the only Indian film with an all-woman cast. Released at Chitra Talkies on the 14th of March 1932. Sadly, the prints of the film were later reportedly destroyed in a fire. Looking back, the post-independence years undoubtedly brought many gifted women to the fore. Literature Ismat Chugtai came to Bombay after marrying Shahid Latif. The foursome comprising Chugtai, Latif, Saadat Hasan Manto and S. Mukherjee had together worked on the screenplay of the super successful Kismet. Thereafter, Chugtai formed a writer-director team with her husband and went on to work on the screenplays of various films. Besides Chugtai, Pratima Dasgupta, Zora Sehgal rose to great heights in the 40s. Dasgupta's debut directorial venture, Chamiya, in the year 1945 was a pathbreaker, banned, it is rumored, by the then Home Minister for its erotic content after he had seen it, it is rumored, 9 times. Zora Sehgal, of course, who had been trained under Uday Shankar, became a much sought-after choreographer. Certainly the period between the late 1920s and 40s firmly established the film industry as a viable career option for women. In 1936, when there was a lot of talk about economic emancipation, freedom fighter, feminist, and the leader, Leelavati Munshi, had famously remarked that films was one industry where women could find employment. Now in 2019, ladies and gentlemen, there are no less than 1,500 to 2,000 registered women represented by various unions working behind the scenes in numerous departments for making big-ticket movies. What started off as unusual career choice way back in 1926 has gradually become not just a coveted profession, but also an exciting creative outlet. Today, more than 100 years later, when women and men are toiling in the film industry shoulder to shoulder, we also have several options for viewing content in the comfort of our homes. Yet the thrill of watching movies on the big screen remains unmatched. We need to find ways to protect these traditions. I like the idea of pictures first showing in cinema halls and then perhaps going to streaming and other devices. I'm a loyalist to that degree. Yet, all said and done, watching a film on the big screen must remain enticing and realistically priced. Content must be the undisputed king to draw people out of their sofas on lazy Sunday afternoons. Young viewers today have been exposed to international cinema, television, and the arts. They want high-quality entertainment, avenues to satisfy their evolved sensibilities. So we must pledge to give it to them with the same enthusiasm as our early pioneers. As Francis Ford Coppola had once said, I think cinema, movies, and magic have always been closely associated. The very earliest people who made films were magicians. It is now our duty, ladies and gentlemen, not to let these magicians down. Thank you.
And now we would welcome the Honorable Chief Minister, Mamata Banerjee, our Honorable Chief Guest, Shabana Azmi-ji, members of the jury present here today and other dignitaries onto the dais, along with the Honorable Chief Minister and Chief Guest. Can we request Mr. Dusan Hanak, who's the chairman of the International Competition Jury Section, to kindly come up. We would also welcome eminent director Gautam Ghosh, eminent actors Madhavi Mukherjee, Runjit Mullik, Mr. Shaji Nilkantan Karun, jury member, Mr. Intishal Al-Timimi, jury of the international competition, eminent actor Shatabdi Roy, eminent actor-director Orindam Shil, director Sri Horonath Chakraborty, eminent actor Poromroto Chattopadhyay. We would also request Ms. Anna Urushadze, jury of the international competition, Ms. Bijoya Jaina, once again jury of the international competition, Shoham Chakraborty, Abid Chatterjee, Shubhosree, Shaurosheni Moitro, Rita Bhuri Chakraborty, Shashwato Chatterjee, well-known actors all, Mr. Shekhar Das, and of course, Bikram Ghosh, Pandit Bikram Ghosh, Ms. Roya Sedat, Mr. Jeffrey Jethurian, Ms. Hannah Hevelyn Fisher, Mr. Abdul Rahim Khazi, Mr. Dhruvo Banerjee. We welcome all of you, ladies and gentlemen, on to the dais. Now that we have our distinguished delegates on the dais, we are going to do something very, very special indeed, something very close to our heart. Ladies and gentlemen, in 1974, a seedling had germinated into a magic tree overnight. Tanushree Chakraborty has just joined. May I request Tanushree to kindly come up onto the dais? Right. So as we were saying that Shyam Benegalji's Ankur practically launched the parallel cinema movement in India. Equally important, we discovered one of the strongest actors to have graced cinema in recent times, an alumnus of the Film and Television Institute of India, Pune. Shabana Azmi ji has an unprecedented and unparalleled collection of 5 national awards amongst many other international accolades. Trained, as she says, in the Stanislavski method of acting, she's completely comfortable playing any character or being a participant in any cinema, be it parallel, be it mainstream, or middle of the road. Equally compelling are her strong social and political beliefs and commitments. These, along with the conviction that art must be an instrument of social change, had made her one of the most admired and respected artists of Indian cinema. May I now request Mr. Raj Chakraborty to kindly felicitate our chief guest, Shabana Azmi ji, unparalleled actor of all times. Mr. Raj Chakraborty, chairman of Kiff, chairman Kolkata International Film Festival, felicitates our chief guest, Shabana Azmi, who has made India proud with her extraordinary skills. Thank you so much, and we move straight on to the awards. We will commence with the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for the Best Documentary Film. May we request popular actor and director Parambrata Chattopadhyay to announce the winner.
Good evening, everybody. To begin with, I would like to thank every single member of the selection committee, which worked tirelessly to select the best of the documentary and the short films from all over the world and from all over the country. I would also like to thank each and every member of the Honorable Committee of Juries who have, again, worked tirelessly to adjudicate the winners here. To begin with, the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for Best Indian Documentary Film, Abridged, directed by Gaurav Puri. Can we have a loud round of applause for them, please?
A very good evening and welcome to the closing day of this festival. This festival has indeed been a great act that has been put up, and I'm absolutely thankful to Didi and the government of West Bengal for this immense support of standing by cinema. It has been just about a few years that we started off this section of short film and documentaries, and it has gained immense popularity. I'm extremely proud to announce the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for the Best Indian Short Film, and it goes to Summer Rhapsody by Shravan Katekaneni.
Trophy, the certificate and the check for 5 lakhs.
The Goddess and the Hero, Aditya Kripalani.
The Goddess and the Hero, otherwise known as Devi or Hero. Can we request once again the awardee to please come up? And the Honorable Chief Minister is requested to hand over the NETPAC award, which comprises of a certificate. Chitrangada receives this particular award. Can we request the jury members to stay back because there are other NETPAC awards? Thank you so much. And right, so we move on. Right. May I request eminent actor Abid Chatterjee to please announce the winner of this special jury award.
The Special Jury Award in Indian Language Films category goes to Ran Kalyani, produced and directed by Geeta J. Congratulations.
Can we request Geeta to please come up onto the dais? And once again, we request the Honorable Chief Minister to give this award in the presence of the juries. Thank you so much, Abid Chatterjee. I would request the juries to kindly stay back. The Hiralal Sen Memorial Award, now for Best Director in Indian Languages Films. May we request the veteran actor Ranjit Mullik to announce the winner.
Hiralal Sen Memorial Award for Best Director in Indian Language Films category, Parcel, directed by Indrashis Acharya.
And to give away the trophy, the check for ₹5 lakh and the certificate, we once again call upon the Honorable Chief Minister. Indrashis Acharya possibly is out of town. Shashwata Chatterjee, member of the cast, would accept this award, Hiralal Sen Memorial Award for Best Director. We would request the jury to kindly stay back for one other award in this category, which is the Hiralal Sen Memorial Award for Best Film. And can we request the eminent director, Sri Gautam Ghosh, to announce?
Honorable Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee, our Chief Guest, Shabana Azmi, honorable members of the jury, ladies and gentlemen, Hiralal Sen Memorial Award for Best Film in Indian Language goes to My Ghat, crime number 103-2005, produced by Nikita Gupta, directed by Anant Mahadevan. Congratulations.
May we request the awardee, Anant Mahadevanji, to please come up on the dais. The Honorable Chief Minister is requested to give this award. My Ghat, crime number 103-2005. Anant Mahadevanji. The trophy, the check for ₹7 lakhs, and the certificate. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. And thank you all members of the jury Ms. Roya Sadat, Mr. Jeffrey Jaturian, Ms. Azza El Hosseini. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gautamda, the Honorable Chief Minister. Thank you. Thank our chief guest. We move on to the international competition. And there's a special jury award in this segment, which would be announced by the one and only, the Charulata of Indian films, Madhabi Mukherjee. The announcement, can we request you, ma'am, to kindly announce the winner?
প্রথম হচ্ছে শুভ সন্ধ্যা। আমি অনেক বছর ধরে এই ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যাল দেখে আসছি, 50 বছরের ওপর। কিন্তু এই 50 বছরের ওপর ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যাল দেখেছি, পরবর্তীকালে সরকার করেছেন আমাদের ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যাল, কিন্তু তাতে কোনো প্রাইজ ছিল না। কিন্তু এখন মমতা বন্দ্যোপাধ্যায় প্রাইজ করেছেন। সেই প্রাইজটা কি? গোল্ডেন
রয়্যাল বেঙ্গল টাইগার অ্যাওয়ার্ড, গোল্ডেন রয়্যাল বেঙ্গল টাইগার,
রয়্যাল বেঙ্গল অ্যাওয়ার্ড। তো আমাদের মনে হচ্ছে যে উনি নিজেই একটি সোনার বাঘিনী। তো সেই কারণেই আমাদের দেশটাকেও ওই বাঘিনীর মতনই সর্বদিকেই এত সুন্দর লক্ষ্য, সেইভাবেই উনি চলেছেন এবং আমরাও সবাই ভীষণ সুখে আছি এবং সারা বিশ্ব যেন সুখে থাকে, তার জন্যই এটা করা। তুমি নামটা বলে দাও।
And the special jury award in the international competition on innovation in moving images goes to the film Aga's House, directed by Lendita Zekuraj. Please come.
Can we request the awardee to kindly come up? And is Anna Urushadze, Ms. Vijaya Jaina. The Aga's House, in the original, Shpia A. Agez. Congratulations. Members of the jury, Shabana ji, Madhabi di, the Honorable Chief Minister, thank you so much. We now move on to the two final awards. We would request the jury members to stay on for the two most impressive awards. One is the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for the Best Director, which carries, apart from the trophy and the certificate, a cheque of rupees 21 lakhs, and the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for the Best Film, which, apart from the certificate and the trophy, carry an award of, this is staggering, rupees 51 lakhs. I will, for the benefit of the people from abroad, translate this into dollars. It would be more than $71,000. Okay, and I would, with the Honorable Chief Minister's permission, can I just translate in very short what Madhabi di had just said? Because, you know, people who do not understand Bangla will not be able to follow that. She said that she has been watching this film festival for the past 50 years, but there was not a competition section. The competition section was introduced by the Honorable Chief Minister, and as the award is shaped in the figure of Royal Bengal Tiger, the famous Royal Bengal Tiger, she said that our Honorable Chief Minister, whose brainchild is this competitive section, is a golden tigress herself. So that was the gist of what she had said. Thank you so much. Right. So the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award would now, for the Best Director, would now be announced by our chief guest, Shabana Azmi-ji.
The Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for the Best Director for International Competition on Innovation in Moving Images is The Painted Bird, directed by Vaclav Marhul. Congratulations, editor Ludek Hudek will receive the award.
Right. Vaclav Marhul is not present here today. Can we request Ludek Hudek, the editor, to accept this award? Best Director a check of rupees 21 lakhs, trophy and certificate. May we request Shabana Azmi ji to give the check and the trophy and the certificate. Our chief guest to do the honors this time. Thank you so much and congratulations, of course. And finally, the final award of the competition of this evening, which is the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for the best film. Shabana Azmi ji to announce the winner of
Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Award for Best Film for International Competition on Innovation in Moving Images goes to The Weeping Woman, produced and directed by Jairo Bustamante. Congratulations.
For this, we would ideally want both the producer and the director to come, but since the main member of the cast is here, Margarita Knief, may we request you, ma'am, to accept this award from the Honorable Chief Minister. The trophy, the Golden Royal Bengal Tiger Trophy, the check for rupees 51 lakhs, more than 71,000 US dollars, and of course, the certificate. This is practically the climactic moment of the 25th edition of Kiff and the competitive section. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause for this very, very special climactic pinnacle moment of the 25th Kiff. Thank all members of the jury, all the distinguished guests present here today, of course the Honorable Chief Minister and the Honorable Chief Guest, and we would like to document this moment, as we always do, for posterity by taking a photograph which would really test the photographer's skill. And every time the photographer does not miss out, almost 50 people on the stage and everyone captured in this very special moment. Thank you so much. And now may we request our chief guest, Shabana Azmi ji, for her address.
Honorable Chief Minister Mamta Di, respected members on the dais, distinguished guests. At the outset, I wish to thank Mamta Di for inviting me to this very prestigious event. I have been coming to the Kolkata Film Festival almost from its inception, and it gives me great pleasure to see how it has moved from strength to strength. And it is to the credit of the Chief Minister that she has given it all her support, recognized the importance of cinema in society, and also, like Madhvi Di said, to give such handsome awards in cash is very important to films that come for the festival, because these are not the routine mainstream films and they need this kind of support. So it's a very good step and we congratulate you for this. Now, pluralism and composite culture is something that India has always celebrated. Today we see the word inclusiveness at the mouths of world leaders. But we in India know that India's constitution guarantees this as a matter of right. And so it is a proud privilege for us that India celebrates her diversity and India celebrates her inclusiveness. I happen to be working at the moment in a series by the wonderful filmmaker Steven Spielberg. In fact, I've just come from Budapest, especially for this function. And when I look at the cast and the crew, I really find it a microcosm of the world itself. because it embraces people from different nationalities, different cultures, and that has been such a huge change in such a short period. And cinema really is the focal point of that diversity. We have always said that as the world shrinks and becomes a global village, it is important to recognize cultures in terms of their own paradigms rather than as yardsticks imposed by the West on the East. And this becomes most evident when we see cinema and we understand that films have the power to open a window in which we learn about other cultures. And that is why cinema towers above other art forms. And it is to the credit of Chief Minister Mamata Di once again that she has given all her support to the Bengal film industry and KIFF and made it a people's movement. I was raised in a family that believed art should be used as an instrument of social change. I believe cinema has the ability to create a climate of sensitivity in which it is possible for change to occur. For this to happen, artists must be given freedom of expression. The purpose of art is not only to create, it is also to provoke and to start conversations on subjects considered taboo by society. Cinema is a mirror to society. Any attempt to curb freedom of expression will be resisted and must be resisted. I end with a शेर of my father, Kaifi Azmi. होठों को सी के देखिए, पछताइएगा आप. होठों को सी के देखिए, पछताइएगा आप. हंगामे जाग उठते हैं अक्सर घुटन के बाद. I will just translate it roughly. It says, try and stitch lips and you will find storms rise up when attempts are made to suffocate protests. So hail cinema, hail freedom of expression, and congratulations for a wonderful event. Thank you very much.
সঞ্চালিকা মধুবন্তী, কলকাতা ইন্টারন্যাশনাল ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যালের চেয়ারম্যান রাজ চক্রবর্তী, আমি এখানে শাবানা আজমি আমাদের গেস্ট আজকে। আমাদের এখানে আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমাদের ইন্টারন্যাশনাল অল ফ্রেন্ডস ফ্রম ডিফারেন্ট পার্টস অফ দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড। আমাদের কলকাতা পুলিশ কমিশনার অনুজ শর্মা, আমাদের শ্রদ্ধেয় গৌতম ঘোষ, রঞ্জিত মল্লিক, শতাব্দী, অরিন্দম শীল, শাশ্বত, আমাদের এদিকে পরমব্রত থেকে শুরু করে, আবির থেকে শুরু করে, সোহম থেকে শুরু করে, শুভশ্রী থেকে শুরু করে, অল বিক্রম দা থেকে শুরু করে সবাই আছেন, আরও অনেক আর্টিস্ট আছেন। সবার নাম বলে শেষ করা যাবে না। আমি মঞ্চেও যারা আছেন তাদের সকলকে অনেক অনেক অভিনন্দন, ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি। এবং নিচে যারা বসে আছেন, অনেক বিশিষ্ট মানুষ নিচেও বসে আছেন, এবং আমাদের মন্ত্রীরাও, সুব্রত মুখার্জি, শোভনদেব চট্টোপাধ্যায়, শশী পাজা, আমি সুব্রত বক্সি থেকে শুরু করে অরূপ বিশ্বাস, ফিরাদ হাকিম, ইন্দ্রনীল সেন সহ সবাইকে দেখতে পাচ্ছি, নিসিংহ ভাদুরী থেকে শুরু করে। আমি সবাইকে অনেক অনেক ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি, অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি। আমাদের প্রিন্সিপাল সেক্রেটারি বিবেক এবং বিশেষ করে আমাদের জুরিরা এবং আমাদের আইএনসিএ ডিপার্টমেন্টের সকলে, ইনক্লুডিং প্রেস, মিডিয়া এবং পুলিশ অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশন, তারা ভীষণ ভালো কাজ করেছেন এবং তাদের আমি অ্যাপ্রিসিয়েট না করে পাচ্ছি না। এই 7 দিন ধরে যে ফিল্ম ফেস্টিভ্যাল এখানে চলেছে এবং আগামী দিন আরও ভালো হোক। আমি এখন থেকে রাজদের বলবো সবাইকে নিয়ে, যারা খুব ভালো কাজ করেছেন সবাইকে ইনভলভ করে এখন থেকে ভাবতে হবে 26 ইয়ারটা আমরা কি করে আরও ভালো করে করতে পারি। I do appreciate Shabana Azmiji especially for her expression about the unity in diversity, what is our country's origin and freedom of expression. We used to love it. because without freedom of expression, nobody have the rights to speak or to work or the authority. So nowadays, it is very much required. And we feel in the future also, with the help of all the citizens of this country, we must uphold our constitution, our constitutional rights, the democratic rights, and film is a pillar for the success of the stories, especially from the practical field, from the practical life. And I appreciate all my directors, my international juries and my country, my state, and also my international friends who have come over here from different parts of the world. Thank you so much. You have taken too much trouble to come over here, but your presence gave us this Kolkata International Film Festival, a successful event. I will request all of you, don't forget us. Please do come again. Without you, we cannot success our Kolkata International Film Festival. Whatever is the difficulties you faced, please excuse us. I apologize for that. But I think you enjoyed Kolkata like anything, and it is your home state. Please don't forget that all over the world we feel Kolkata is a place. It can prove it is the sweetest part of the world. And that sweetest part of the world, it mixes up with all the people. We love all the caste, all creed, all religions. We love all the human beings. Because these human beings is the main pillar of this world. Let us hope, let us pray for my sweet world. Take full care for the future also. I love cinema like anything. And I think that the artists, they played their role in a difficult manner. It's a very rough and tough job also sometimes. They have to spend more time for the film. I will request my international friend that please try to see that Hollywood, Bollywood, Mumbai, and Tollywood, Kolkata, these three, there must be a bridge, so that bridge can give us the encouragement, the enthusiasm, and also a success for the future. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks much for giving us this opportunity. Please do come again. Advance congratulations to all of you for the next new year also. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.